Lourinhã, considered Portugal's dinosaur coast. Situated on the west coast, is one of Europe's most important paleontological regions. The rocks surrounding the town date to the late Jurassic, around 150 million years ago, when this area was a warm coastal landscape of rivers, forests and floodplains inhabited by a remarkable variety of dinosaurs. The Lourinhã Formation has yielded thousands of fossils, including some of the best preserved dinosaur skeletons, footprints, nests and eggs ever discovered in Europe. These discoveries have helped scientists reconstruct Jurassic ecosystems and understand how dinosaurs lived, reproduced and evolved. Several dinosaurs were first identified from fossils found here, including Lourinhãnosaurus, whose name honours the town, and Miragaia, a close relative of Stegosaurus. Fossils of large predators such as Torvosaurus and Allosaurus, together with enormous long-necked sauropods and armoured herbivores, demonstrate the region once supported a rich, diverse ecosystem. Today, Lourinhã continues to attract paleontologists from around the world. Ongoing investigations and research regularly uncover new fossils, making the region an internationally significant centre for Jurassic science. The free dinosaur sculptures displayed throughout the town celebrate this extraordinary prehistoric heritage and invite visitors to discover one of Europe's greatest windows into the age of dinosaurs. We begin our little tour of Lourinhã by this little guy. There's no ID plate, however, we believe him to be Brachiosaurus or Brontosaurus. I know he looks like a little bit like Jim Bob off the Waltons with his buck teeth, but he's cute. Let us know in the comments if you have any ideas on what or who he might be. Next up is the Triceratops, a herbivore that lived during the late Cretaceous period, discovered in North America, primarily the western United States, such as Montana and Wyoming. Not far away you will find who we call Terry, affectionately. The Pterodactylus was a small flying carnivore that lived during the late Jurassic period. The majority of fossils have been discovered in Europe, in the famous Zollhofen limestone deposits of Bavaria in Germany. Now, from there, we move along to the star attraction. The Lourinhãnosaurus, directly opposite the museum, was a late Jurassic carnivorous theropod discovered in the Lourinhã Formation in Portugal. It is important to note that no adult specimens have ever been found, though our data is estimated adult sizes and weights. He was first discovered at Peralta, near Lourinhã, in 1982. The individual found was a subadult, probably 14 to 17 years old, measuring approximately 4.5 meters in length and weighing in at around 160 kilos. Paleontologists also discovered around 100 dinosaur eggs on a nearby beach of Paimugu in 1993, and these eggs are believed to be from the Lourinhãnosaurus, and some have very well preserved embryos. The fossils of Lourinhãnosaurus can be viewed at the museum in the centre of the town. Just a short distance across the road we find the Iguanodon. It's a large herbivore discovered in Europe that lived during the early Cretaceous period. It roamed the swampy landscapes across modern-day Europe, including England, Belgium, Germany and Spain. Next up is a tank. The Ankylosaurus lived during the late Cretaceous period, with fossils found exclusively in western North America, specifically in Canada and the USA, such as the famous Hell Creek Formation in Montana. Onto a side quest, not officially part of the grand tour. However, it is still worth seeing, as you cannot miss it as you're driving through the town. Introducing the Rotunda Dinosaur, a T-Rex roaring at the passing traffic. Introducing a tall one. The Diplodocus was a colossal herbivore that roamed during the late Jurassic period in western North America, primarily discovered in the Morrison Formation of the USA, states like Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, and Utah. Coming up now is a personal favourite. The Dilophosaurus was a predatory theropod that lived during the early Jurassic period and first discovered in the Arizona region of North America. Next up we have the little baby. The only aquatic specimen on the list, the Plesiosaurus, was an ocean-dwelling carnivore of the early Jurassic period that originated in the shallow coastal and open ocean waters of what is now Europe and North America. Up next is a classic, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or T-Rex as a lot of us have known him from childhood. He was a large carnivorous theropod that lived during the late Cretaceous period, with its fossils found exclusively in North America and Canada. Moving back into the town centre, we find the Centrosaurus. It roamed during the late Cretaceous period, found specifically in North America. Thousands of fossils have been found, notably in the Dinosaur Park Formation in Alberta, Canada. finally we have the Stegosaurus. From the late Jurassic period, originally thought to have originated solely from North American regions like Colorado, Utah and Wyoming, in 2007 researchers described a partial Stegosaurus skeleton discovered in Portugal, identifying it as Stegosaurus cf. Ungulatus. And our final side quest, another unmissable display as you drive through the town by the bus station, the Rotunda dos Dinossauros, a large metal display of dinosaurs to welcome you to this beautiful town. Our trail was a total of 4.3 kilometers, which we tracked with mappy.com. And we clocked an impressive 7,544 steps, tracked using the Steps app. All details are included in the description. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. We hope to see you again soon.